What is that stuff?
That's like a still camera. These are speakers.
This it shows you what's going on in the dark.
And it'll take pictures like if something goes by it.
It's actually a capture cam. All these are infrared lights.
Show off yours, Adam.
It detects movement, so you can see the set detect 30 seconds of video or sequential pictures. It'll snap a bunch of pictures if it detects any kind of,
in the dark.
It's significant.
And that's a laser light, so it goes on and it's got all these different dots and
it's a grid light.
Right, that goes all over.
I got some cool stuff.
So when a shadow goes past it, like a ghost or something, you can see their image. I see all my equipment in my head.
Oh, you just watch?
No, I'm a clairvoyant. I see the ghosts.
Yeah, she's able to see them.
What?
Yes.
So this is one of my cases. This is a infrared and ultraviolet setup. This is my full spectrum camcorder. The full spectrum camcorder captures all light spectrum. The human eye can only see certain portions of light. This sees from ultraviolet to infrared.
Okay.
2 standard flashlights. This is actually just a standard speaker for an experimental device called a PSP7 spirit box. This right here is a millimeter. This millimeter, the 8704R REM ATDD, was actually designed for the Paranormal Challenge TV show. So it's rather sophisticated. It does a lot of cool stuff.
Like what?
Well, there's an antenna on it right here. Whenever you turn it on, the antenna actually radiates its own electromagnetic field.
Like an energy?
Yeah, it kind of radiates an EM field. Spirits are said to give off some kind of electromagnetic field. The theory is that they carry electromagnetic energy whenever they're moving, talking, or trying to manipulate the environment. What this antenna does is it radiates a field, and any kind of outside source, physical or man-made, can actually manipulate that field. And the strength of the manipulation is actually determined by the series of lights. And this also measures ambient air temperature as well as electromagnetic frequencies. The spirit box is actually a linear AM/FM scan radio. What it does is it scans frequencies all over from the AM or FM, whichever you choose. It never stops at one particular frequency. So the theory behind this is whenever we talk to spirits, it's theorized that the voices are caught on multiple frequencies. So by scanning the frequencies, you can potentially pick up a full sentence from a spirit in real time, and you can hear it over the speaker. And we can talk and communicate with them. But it's only an experimental device, and we've got some pretty cool results from it.
You scared?
No, I'm excited. I've been excited all day.
This is what you live for, huh?
This is exactly what I live for. You know, I have a full-time job in the daytime. Quality analyst for Newport News Shipbuilding for the carrier overhaul program. So that's a full-time job. So, you know, we would like to get a TV show together and have us on the TV show. But if that doesn't happen, we're still going to pursue the paranormal. We're still going to help our community free of charge and continue to do what we do because we have such a passion for it.
This is your passion?
This is my passion.
Wow. So it's SVA Paranormal.
Yep, svparanormal.org.
So if someone thinks they have something going on in their house, they contact you and you go out there?
Yeah, they can contact us in numerous ways. We have a contact link on our website. A lot of people actually call us. Scott Spangler, our case manager, gets all the calls. He'll return the call. He'll set up a phone meeting, and then he'll actually conduct an in-person meeting. And then from there, we'll have a team meeting to discuss all the claims going on. And then from there, as a team, we'll decide if the claims are legit, and then we'll decide when we're going to go investigate, what time we're going to do it, what day we're going to do it, and usually it's convenient to the client. If they want it done on a weekday, we'll go on a weekday. But a lot of times it's during the weekend because that's convenient for most people.
You may have to leave the house while you come to them.
Usually we have them leave the house, but under certain circumstances, if we feel that whatever is haunting their place is actually attached to the clients, we'll actually do a follow-up investigation, bring them back in the house, and they'll be part of the investigation. The last 2 cases we had, the entities were attached to the client. The first investigation yielded no results. The second investigation with the clients present actually yielded a lot of results. So it tells us that they were attached to the people that were staying there.
Did you get them to leave though?
Well, the lady that was living there, she was genuinely scared. Her fiance, you know, he could live with it. He just wanted, you know, claim that, hey, I'm not crazy. I have stuff, you know, that I can't see and that I can't explain going on at my house. So we actually are in contact with our spirit medium. She is able to go in and fill the house out. I don't think she can physically see them like our clairvoyant can, but she's able to detect them. She's able to do blessings in about 8 different religions. I've never seen her in action because a lot of times she wants to be there by herself when she does the cleansing, but she confirmed that there was 2 entities that were rid from that residence. One of them was a Vietnam vet that she confirmed, and the second one was a dark entity that she couldn't make out the face of it, but she did rid the 2 entities from the house, and our clients were happy with that.
Wow.
And we're actually working to, we got our package together. We light scribe all the data onto a CD. When we'll take it to the client's house, we'll do about a 2-hour reveal session showing them what we caught, any kind of pictures, any kind of video, any kind of audio. We'll give them the package, we'll give them the CD, shake their hand, tell them thank you for letting us come in to investigate. Hope that everything went well. Hope you're satisfied with the results and what we did for you. And we've had nothing but positive results. So in a nutshell, that's kind of what we do.
And how many have you done?
We're up to, I want to say, this is case number 8 for us since we've been established.
Wow.
Actually were established about middle of last year. We're actually going on 2 years of being a paranormal team. We're a pretty tight-knit group.
Yeah.
It's almost like a big family.
Yeah.
I love working with these people. And every time that we even have a team meeting, I get so excited for whatever reason, because, obviously it's my passion to do this. But yeah, I get really excited. It's one of those things that, I've been interested in since I was 8 years old. I don't know why. It might be weird for an 8-year-old kid to be interested in ghosts and paranormal. Now, paranormal covers more than just ghosts. It also covers cryptozoology. It covers extraterrestrial. We also are in contact with some people that run a Bigfoot hunting business, and we will gonna get in touch with them in the near future to go on some Bigfoot hunts.
Wow.
So that should be pretty interesting. But the cases that we've done so far have been just residential hauntings. We do have some historical hauntings that are lined up for us. A couple of them are in Lee Hall, just one in Yorktown. So we're definitely looking forward to doing that. So it's quite an experience. There's a lot of theory that goes into what we do. We're not just people running around in the dark with flashlights. So, all right.
You guys are officially the first paranormal investigators I've ever met.
Really?
Yes.
Are you impressed with us so far?
Yes, you
Awesome.
guys are official,
Awesome.
like professionals.
Whenever we first started, we actually made some badges. I don't think any of us wears them. We just kind of keep them.
Make it more.
Right. We just kind of keep them, on our boxes. This is actually an explanation that I did for my full spectrum camera. And whenever we go to seminars or we host events, I'll actually put this in front of my full spectrum camera. In a nutshell, it just explains what a full spectrum camera is. The light that it sees. Here's actually 2 different pictures. This is from a standard camera that you would use to shoot family photos or just outside pictures. Now, this is one taken with a full spectrum camera. Now, if you notice, it has a purple hue to it. The reason being is because the full spectrum camera picks up infrared to ultraviolet light from 7 all the way up to 0.4. Now inside this case, this is actually one of the very first cases that I populated whenever we started. This is actually a little folder from my SD cards from my camera. This is a card of St. Michael. Before we even investigate any place, we all gather together and we say a prayer to protect us. This is actually a store that we buy some of our stuff from. That's just one of the stores, which is a ghost hunter store. Now, in this particular case right here, this is a digital hygrometer. This measures ambient air temperature as well as the relative humidity. This is a standard digital recorder. Sony, you can probably pick these up from, actually I got this from Walmart for about $50, but there's a lot more sophisticated models. You can spend upwards of $300-400 for one of these things. This is actually a microphone that attaches to the digital recorder and actually picks up a whole lot more things. Even though the digital recorder will pick up very, very detailed sounds. Some couple of 9 volts that I have, because some of our equipment runs off of 9 volts. This is a K2 meter. This measures DC power, electromagnetic fields, and it's really, really sensitive. A lot of times we use this. We'll set this, say, on a table or on a floor, or wherever we're conducting an investigation, and we're conducting an EVP session. We'll actually call out the spirits and point out that, hey, there's a green light on the floor. and if you touch the green light, you can actually make it light up. Now this will actually detect, natural EMF. If you put a cell phone next to it while you're calling somebody, the lights will actually light up. This goes from 1.5 to 20 plus milligauss. EMF which is electromagnetic frequency, is measured in milligauss. So this is kind of like a contact type tool, and we've had some really good results with this. This right here is a standard LED flashlight, which we hardly ever use flashlights. These right here are intrusion detection sensors. If for some reason we have a client that says, hey, my cabinet door keeps swinging open, or I have a door that swings open, you put these together, one on a door and one on the wall, and as it swings apart, it'll make an audible beep, 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 beep. Two-way radios, standard Radio Shack radios that we actually use a lot of radios. Both of these are standard digital cameras. We take a lot of pictures during investigations. And this right here is actually a laser line. We'll set this, say, in a hallway where the client says, I've seen a shadow figure walk down that hallway. So we'll position a laser, and you've seen the grid that she has that puts a big green grid on the wall. And what we'll do, if a shadow figure passes by the laser, you'll be able to see it on camera. So you'll physically see the shadow figure walk past the laser. And that's pretty much the two gear boxes that I have. Everybody else has a wide array of gear as well. So that's what we do. And this is what I have. This is what I employ.